Hello, everybody. It's Daniel speaking, and this is our next emotional English podcast where we do learn English language effortlessly, emotionally, fulfilled with energy, and positively. It is very important to be positive when you learn your language, when you do whatever you do. Why? It is very important because you can do more. You can do, and you can have more motivation, right? So it's not only about doing, it's about emotions, right? It's about your plans for the future. When you do plan your future, you have motivation. When you are not kind of positive about your motivation, so you're feeling kind of stress, struggle, and the lack of positive emotions. So today I will share with you one interesting topic. It's called 5 ways to increase your productivity. What is productivity? You can think about your life in general. The life is big, the life is interesting, but sometimes our life is not going to the right place where we want it to go, right? So we want to be more energized, we want to be more positive, we want to finish more things than, a couple years ago. We're thinking a lot, but we're not doing things. So that's the biggest problem about productivity and motivation at all. So let's talk about these 5 ways to increase your productivity. When I will ask you the question, please answer me immediately. Why you need to answer me immediately? Because you are gonna share your thoughts in English. And that's how you're going to practice your language here in our podcast. So let's begin. First of all, I will read just a little plan here, which we're going to do. And then I will share my thoughts about the topic. First of all, plan your day. Why it's important to plan your day? Because when you do plan your day, you can have more options to finish your things because you know what to do. So when people planning things, they have more positive emotions because they can visualize, they can understand what they will do soon, right? It's very important. When you're ignoring this fact of planning, you don't know what you're gonna do. And this is the worst part about productivity. You're not having your productivity when you are missing the day planning. The next part is establish your routine. What does it mean, establish? It means create, right? Establish, create, make your own routine, and then go through it. Practice your routine. I do have my own routine too. So I wake up in the morning, then I do toothbrushing, then I have my breakfast, and then I just go and do something positive. Let's say I read a book for a while, then I do my running session, and then I prepare a couple more lessons for my students, and I start my day right after it. So that's kind of important for me because if I avoid my routine, I feel stressed, I feel nervous, I feel not good. But when you do have your routine, when you establishing your routine, you feel more confident, you feel less stressed, okay? So that's very important to understand, okay? So when you do understand that routine is important, you can go through it and you can make your productive actions easily, all right? So next word or next part of our plan is prioritize, right? Prioritize. So why it's important to prioritize your deals? Because when you already finished your plan, you have a lot of, actions out there, right? But you have only 24 hours in your daily schedule, right? So, it's impossible to finish all your goals, all your deals, right? You have to find the most important parts and start practice them. When you practice these little moments from your schedule, you're finishing them, and it's much easier to feel confidence next because you do your prioritized actions, and then you feel some results in the end, right? And that's why people are planning, and that's why you're having this type of plan to have better results, right? To have more productivity. When you're productive enough, you have great finale, right? You have great results. That's really important. So prioritize your goals, your deals. It's essentially important. Next part is take breaks. Okay, it's pretty understandable here. Why you need breaks? Because when you practice, do things, and when you practicing, doing things, your stress level is going up, and then you just can't avoid this type of feeling inside of you when you kind of overwhelmed. Overwhelmed means you overworked, right? And you feel hard time, right? Your body reacting, less energized and everything. So you need a break. So your body's saying to you that, hey, I need a break. Please take a break. Breaks are important because you can refresh your mind. You can do a little physical activity, and you can easily go back to work when you are refreshed, right? That's why it's highly important. Okay, let's say which breaks you need. The longevity, right, of the breaks. Let's say this: when you use, when you work for 60 minutes, right, without any stops, right, you can take a break of 10 minutes, right? Let's say this: 50 minutes of work and then 10 minutes of break, right? It's definitely important. It's definitely what you need. Why? Because, you work enough and then you have enough time to rest. It's vital. Vital means very important. Next part is ensure a healthy mind and body. Ensure, right? It means make certain that, you have this case, right? Ensure a healthy mind and body. So, do you need physical activity when you trying to be productive? Of course you need some kind of activity. Let's say if you like fight, right? If you like to fight, for example, you're a boy, a guy, so you need to go to do boxing or, jiu-jitsu or whatever you want. Or if you just don't want to fight, just do running. I do my running sessions every day. It's pretty energizing, and I highly recommend you to do the same. So when you do your running activity, so you ensure a healthy body. And, for me, this running experience is kind of healthy mind experience because you can clear your mind, you can empty your mind easily, you can think about your goals, about things which is very important for you next, right? So these 5 important keys. Let's revise them again. Plan your day, establish a routine, and then prioritize, right? Prioritize your actions, take breaks, and ensure a healthy mind and body. Okay? So that's kind of 5 important keys here. And revise them real quick. I will ask you the question, and you have to answer me immediately to be more productive with your English. All right? So when you want to be more productive, do you need to plan your day, or you need to act randomly, unexpectedly, and ignore your plan? Okay. Absolutely understandable here that you have to plan your day to be more productive because you want to know what? Yes, you want to know what you're gonna do next, right? Next is establish your routine. Do you need to create, like a rapid actions, which goes one after another to improve your productivity? Or you just need to do random actions, not stably, right? You can do something, for example, you wake up at 7, next day you wake up at 9, then 12 p.m. So something unexpected, right? Something random. Again, this case is very related to the planning case. So you have to establish your routine. You have to create your perfect day and follow. Commit and never quit. The word commit means you announce something and then you follow, right? You obey your routine. It's very important. Next is prioritize. So what is this priority? What is the priority? Can you explain to me with your own words? Maybe it's something important, which you do at last, or you do something first, and then you have your first results right after it. Okay, so kind of like that. So when you're prioritizing something, you're making it first, right? Let's say you have 3 items in your plan, right? 3 deals. So the first we'll call A deal, second is a B deal, and then it's gonna be the C deal. So the B deal is the most important for you, so you do it first, because it's your priority to do important things first. So you're finishing your B section, B deal, and then you're going to the C deal because it's important as well. And only the deal number A, the deal A is you're doing it, as a last thing. Why? Because it's not that important for you right now. So it's not that important for today. You can even move it or just put it off to the next day, right? It's great. So when you're putting something off, it means that you're moving it to the next date or time. So that's a priority, right? You can understand where is your priority, even with English, right? So is English your priority right now, or just your hobby, which you kind of, you do it, sometimes you don't, and you don't worry about it much, right? So it means that it's not your priority, right? You're just randomly escaping, randomly just doing your actions with your English. Next is take breaks. So is it important to take a break? So just tell me with kind of a couple of words which you have in your mind. Is it important to make them, right? To take your breaks. Is it important or not, right? You work a lot and then do you need a break? Yes, of course you need a break because you can be overwhelmed, right? You can be overstressed and you need some time to relax and to chill out, right? It's vitally important. So next part is ensure a healthy mind and body. So do you need a weak body or you need a healthy body and mind to do your activity with, let's say, English? Of course, you need a healthy mind and body. Why you need that? Because you can be more productive that way. So when you have energy in your mind, when you have energy in your body, you can easily do your things without any problem. So that's your key. Be ready to spend your time and energy to work with your health, to work with your mind, with your body. Do enough breaks. Make some or do some prioritizing actions, right? Prioritized actions, right? Do some prioritizing. Then establish a routine, right? Make your own routine, create it, and then plan your day effectively. That's all for today, what I'd love to share with you guys. Thank you for this time with me. So if you do have any questions, please share your thoughts on Instagram. So I have Instagram page. It's Bondarison on Instagram. And if you do have any other plans or, if you're planning to study, if you want to start your English practice, just let me know and go to my website, danilabondarenko.ru, and we can do your job. Right? We can do our job together to practice your language effortlessly, easily, and without any excuses. Thank you for your listening, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.